Hi guys, just thought I'd do this LYC for Kate asked for. Don't really know anything about it. Obviously in a good strong uptrend. You see on here the my systems. Oh, I mean, if you got in there, that was 49 cents that day. You would have made 100% already. But very tradable on the way up. Nice pullbacks. This is a classic trading the pullbacks. Lovely little stock. Yeah, was some good money to be made there. Was there any identification that it was going to go up? Yeah, well, yes and no. We've been going sideways for since February through till June. I don't know if there's any news. As you know, I don't really care. For me, what would have been that swing low there would have been a nice entry for me to get in. I would have probably got in there, and then I would have just missed being stopped out there actually. But that's also a swing low that could have traded, and there's the trade there. So your entry was that day, and then away she goes. So even if you had missed that, you would have got in over there. If you stuck with this system, you would have got in over there. I'll just do the yeah, that's the trade test on it. I'll just move this date forward to I'll just do the last 6 months. I'll do the first to the third. Okay. Yeah, so this doesn't short, so what it's doing is taking these ones off, which on this system, on these charts, I use the ones as entries and I use the twos as well, I don't use the twos as an exit. My exit strategy is through stop losses, so I don't actually. The only reason these twos are here on this chart is so the system can actually identify the next entry after an exit. For me, the stop loss would have got me out. Trying to pick, as you know, tops and bottoms is a mug's game. You might be able to do it. You might be able to pick tops and bottoms for you might get away with it for 10 or 12 trades, but in the end, it will bite you in the arse. I'll guarantee it. So yeah, it was, and we also with this there was this consolidation period again. What I was talking about the other day, and you can see here with this little here, you got to wonder about this volume pickup prior to this. I don't know if there was news here, but I would say there was news hanging around, and I'd also say a few people knew about it. But that's just by looking at the chart. Haven't looked. Well, let's have a look. The announcements. Bloody Google Chrome. So we will be looking for an announcement round about the round about here, which was June the 8th. So yeah, June the 10th. So there was a couple of announcements about there, but it's funny that there with the increase in volume for no apparent reason, when the average would be round about this level here, then all of a sudden just jumped up for that period of time until it took off. So someone knew something about this, but yeah, that was where you would have got in, and very tradable. Hope you're on it. I'll get this one up. Evening guys, thought I would do another video just on the Dow Jones and the XJR, just because it seems like maybe from what I hear most people are predicting doom and gloom. Don't 100% agree with that. This is the overall Dow Jones. This was this Head and Shoulders. It was from, I posted this a while back, but it failed and kicked it back up, and so I mean, it's the Dow is obviously what we follow, and follow it quite well. Just get rid of that line. We look at you know, under the trend, the trend line there, but if this comes, I mean, this is a fairly strong bar. If we came back and we were looking at sort of nudging this 10,000 again and breaking down, yeah, I think it'll be more worth considering panicking. At the moment, I don't see any reason why this won't kick back on up. Tonight, it's sort of, I mean, it's got a resistance line. It's got a resistance line through here somewhere, and yeah, it's bounced right straight off of that. This next one will be down here, but until this plays out, I don't see why the doom and gloom merchants are out. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but you know, let's see it play out before actually trading on it. If anything, I'll be looking for some good prices on this sort of pattern. As I've said on numerous of these things, I'll just switch over to this other one that's got a pen type thing in it. To me, this we've got a pattern at the moment that's doing this, and it's had a natural comeback. But I mean, well, natural. It's fairly large, but that point there, or that point there, would be the next point would need to break, and I don't see us doing it in 1 year. Maybe like that in, you know, another little pullback, and hopefully we'll break up here. I think that goes over to the XJO as well. If we look at the XJO, which is on here somewhere. Oh, this is the XAO, which is yeah, I was playing with me a new triangle theory I have. But anyway, it's this basically race traded. We've sort of we've tried to break the mould here, and we're pushing on up, but we're still. It's funny how I think the fact that we bucked the trend the other day obviously says it was factored in, but so we're now in line with the states, or whatever they're doing. I think we'll be hand in glove. But that, I mean, this doesn't look bad either. Why? I mean, we look at all the stocks that naturally range trade from here to there. I mean, this was range trade from there. If you're range trading the Dow and up again, but it's now, if anything, that's a signal that this range is now going to start pushing on up. So hopefully it needs to crack that point, which we'll if you laid this over, I'd almost guarantee it will coincide with that the one on the Dow as well. So we need to sort of be going, and once we break that there, I think we're off and away. There's a fair bit. I mean, we've got support here, there's a little bit of support there as well. So it's not all doom and gloom on the way down. Whereas this here, you can see a support there. So I mean, that was really where it first stopped. There's not. Oh, you could have. Yeah, there's a little bit of support there. But that was its first major support, and it bounced off of that and came back down. And when you're looking at support from this far away, you can always find something. I can find. I mean, there's one. It can always be found, and you can say that's a support line. But really, we're talking. I mean, that was, 1 year ago. I take very little relevance of what happened a year ago to what's going on now. And all you've got to do is think about what's going on in the world today to what was going on in the world a year ago. And really that's what drives the market, human emotion. So I like to stick to the here and now as it was. I do use the historical data, but just for a reference more than anything. So here I think we're going for a little bow tie. Looks like it's going to cross fairly soon, for hopefully we'll push on up. ACB is one of my own ones that I'll just put that up on my pay with trade thread. Got into it today. It's gapped down, but had a strong finish today. Looking for it to fill the gap, and we've got this double top here, so I'll look at maybe to either getting all out. Depends what the price action is when it gets up to this up here. Once it gets to that sort of point, I'll look at price action and what's going on. Either dump the lot or just take profit and let it go. Look at this. So we had that big double top and got that micro double bottom, bounced off. So a nice little trade, I think. Put a yeah, so maybe, and you could put it in there and say it's breaking that trend line. Really need 2 points on these lines to give them any relevance. I saw I've seen a couple of charts recently where you just got one point here and a line in that general direction. I don't see how that works, but maybe it does work for you or others. Yeah, so the entry in here, I think I've got my stop is on here. Actually, I think I put a percent under here, so about 34. Away we go. So that was. This is almost the pattern I was talking about the other day as well, with the trend knockout, with that little flat period there, trend knockout, and then away back up again. CHC was the other one for today. Range trading, just going for the range here, which is that and that. I'll definitely sell that, or definitely take profit. Again, this is similar to what I was just saying about the XJO. This range could well be changing. It's come off a higher low, so hopefully we're going to push on past that. Even if it gets to here and bounces back, as long as it makes the a higher low and a higher high. It can only start going up as long as you've got enough room to push your stop loss up. You can't lose. This is a bit sideways. I mean, the overall trend is sideways. But yeah, just try and take the range while we're in this sort of situation where there's a lot of negativity, and I think I tend to think it's going to be a little bit different, and people may get caught with their pants down. So hopefully, if that happens, I'll be able to take some profit out of it. Okay, I'll get this one up.